Okay, so I'm back to the Japanese league here. We got the JTEKT Stings versus the Wolfdogs of Nagoya. Two pretty crazy rosters here. So on the JTEKT Stings, we got Defalco, we got Lucarelli, we got Sekita, the Japanese team setter, Fujiwara, he's an outside, and they're having Defalco actually play right side, which I don't mind it. He's looking pretty good. This Urmaut guy, he's from Slovenia. He's an outside. Aziz Abdel Aziz. He's shoot, I forget. I think he's from the Netherlands, or at least he plays for the Netherlands team. Um, yeah, some pretty crazy teams. Their setter is an older Japanese team guy. Uh, really good teams, but I was surprised to see that JTEK lost this game, so I'm excited to get into it and see exactly what happened. Right off the bat, getting the overpass here. Yeah, we'll just skip through that, I guess. It's an overpass. Stuff happens. I'm not gonna get too crazy with that one. Um, Really nice pass there. I mean, I feel like this guy's job, number seven, Urmaut, I feel like his job with a player like Aziz out there is just dime the ball. Pass, 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 because he's gonna be able to get kills. I mean, I saw the stat line on this game. Just he has 22 kills, something like that. Yeah, it's he's a beast. And yeah, this is why I like DeFalco on the right side because I feel like he just has a really nice arm swing and he can just hit it real quick and make a big difference on the right side. Spreads the offense really well. Lucarelli. I really like watching Lucarelli. He's a very clean player, very smart. He's been playing at a super high level from Brazil. He's been playing at a super high level for a super long time. And this guy has some interesting hands. For how small he is, he actually contacts it really high. Like Sekita, you'll see you'll see where he sets it from. He sets it from his forehead. This guy sets it from, I mean, his arms are almost completely extended, which is rare. But hey, I mean, he's obviously a pretty saucy setter. He's in the Japanese league playing at a very high level. Not Slovenian. I think he's a pretty old Slovenian guy. Over top of the block here. And Libero just makes a really good move. Sees it deep. Really good move by the Libero there. And they run the offense. Yeah, wow. Out of bounds. And I mean, I like him putting it tight here. And Luke really tries to find the block, find the edge of the block, maybe go off of him, but he misses it. Decent pass, a little two pass there. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. You see where Sekita sets it from. It's like much closer to his forehead. His arms are not as fully extended as the other guy is. Tight, hit him. Yeah. I mean, he's obviously a great setter though. He's probably been doing it for a long time as well. Um, yeah. Falco's been having a pretty good season though. Good help there. I mean, there's no middle, and if he's going here, it's probably gonna be a little bit slower, so it's good help there. I think this Slovenian guy actually kind of had a bad game, just based on the stats I saw. Seemed like it. I mean, this right here is kind of an example of the benefits you can get from setting like this guy. Is like he shows it really late. He shows where he's setting really late. Like I'd say this guy's pretty hard to read because it just comes out of his hands quick, you know. But yeah, but I don't know. There's also a lot of downfalls to setting like this guy as well because I feel like he just will have a little bit less control, a little bit different feel for the ball. But hey, everybody's got their own technique, own thing. This one just sneaks through. Uh, One thing I actually really try to watch a lot with TJ Defalco is his block moves. I mean, if you guys know TJ Defalco and watch him consistently, you already know he gets some serious blocks. He gets some crazy blocks. But but I don't know. I mean, those ones are a lot of the blocks that he gets, they are when he's blocking on the outside and he's blocking the other team's right side. because that footwork is just his approach footwork. So it's kind of like right here, you'll see his block move. It's kind of just like shuffle-ish footwork, instead of like perfect footwork. Like right here, this guy, this outsider here, take a look at his footwork. His footwork is right, left, and then jump. But then on TJ Defalco's footwork here, I think, yeah, right here, he goes right, left, right there, but it should be mirrored. So it should be the opposite on the other side. But I don't know, you guys probably don't know that. Yeah, this is Aziz right here. I mean, he's a beast. He has one of the fastest serves in the world as well. Um, he's he's one of the best in the world. No doubt in my mind. He's one of the best in the world. He just is extremely physical. Hits the ball extremely hard. DeFalco hits the ball hard too, but I don't know. Aziz is just different. And he also has range too. Like swinging this sharp right here, he probably could just go straight over the top of Sekita, but he chose to, based on the situation, he chose to go around him instead because that's just what the situation called for. I like this. Beautiful run. And I feel like a lot of Japanese players are really good at taking this cross body from the back row and just taking it to the one spot off the pipe. This is something that I got to keep working on, being able to just take it to both corners off the pipe. But I feel like the Japanese players, a lot of them are really good with the cross body, swing to the one spot. Oh, wait, that scores. Okay. Oh, my. Ooh, miscommunication. This is the only breakdown that can happen. Like, this is a fine choice by Lucarelli here. Goes over, takes here because he sees DeFalco's down. But maybe he needs to communicate more so that he knows, or DeFalco knows that he's going to go on that route. It's just a little lack of communication. Communication in volleyball is so extremely important. Like, I mean, it gets a little bit tricky sometimes if you're on like a team with people from other countries, if there's a language barrier or something, but I assume that these guys all speak English. But yeah, I mean, communication is going to allow you guys to be phenomenal. Um, um, like just getting each other on the same page, not worrying about, oh, I thought you were going to do this. Oh, I thought you were going to do that. If you communicate through it and there's clear communication, then there's no guessing. There's no guesswork. There's no, oh, I thought it was going to be this. It's just, we say this, we both communicate, we both understand. Boom, it's that. There's no other way that it could get misinterpreted. This kid's got he's got a real nice float. It's a decent move by DeFalco. Get some semi in system. And the lefty tip. Love this. Not the cleanest looking lefty lepke tip, but it works. It's a really good move just because it's right outside the block. Quick. It's not like going up over the block, it's right by it. So like it doesn't give the defender much time. Okay. And again, this is what I'm talking about with TJ Defalco's footwork here. Like he still makes a pretty decent block move, but he just shuffles and he like could probably jump higher, could probably get his feet to the ball better if he's making the correct footwork instead. And this libero here, he kind of just is a little bit too shallow in the court. Even on a solo block like this, especially against someone who's a really good blocker like TJ Defalco, you have to stay wide in the court because TJ Defalco is going to take care of anything that's in this range. Anything that's going to land around here. TJ Defalco is going to cover it up. So you just got to stay wide, stay deep in the court. And you see this right here. You see this libero. They make a lot of different moves in serve receive, JTEKT. And you see him kind of just jump, just to kind of fake him out, make him overthink his serve a little bit, and then he just is over there. I really like that libero. I don't know what his name is. I forget. I'm terrible with names, but he's been doing some really cool stuff in serve receive, if I'm being honest. A lot of show and take, a lot of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go right here, you pop out, you do this, whatever. A lot of changes in serve receive, and I think it makes a big difference. Yeah, TJ Defalco's just got a great arm swing. Watch how fast he closes it. And he swings as hard as possible very consistently. And then on those ones where he doesn't serve as hard as possible and it kind of goes a little bit deeper and just like a little bit softer, he gets people high because they're expecting it to be an absolute bomb. I think this Libero thought about maybe going up and taking a swing there. Good stuff. I like him, man. Let's see what's his name? Taito. Taito. Oh no, it's not Taito. It's Ogawa. Okay. And Aziz gets this kill. It's a weird one. Sekita almost gets him. And like even like obviously Aziz has a massive physicality advantage over Sekita here. But if he swings into the six, you're giving this guy a chance. Even if you are way larger than the person that you're swinging against, don't give him a chance. Just be disciplined, take it to a deep corner, or go really sharp. Don't give him a chance. Whew. Same thing right here. I mean, Aziz obviously, again, probably could go over the top of people, but I don't think he gets his feet there well enough, and he completely limits himself because of where he's approaching from. And I mean, maybe it's because of where he came up with off the block, but yeah, I mean, I don't fully agree with him approaching from here because then he can only swing cross. Like if he were to try and take this line here from this angle, you're gonna bust your shoulder and you're gonna have zero power. It just limits you. And first of all, the defense can see that, say, "Oh, okay, he can only hit this angle." Blockers can see that and say, "Oh, he can only hit this angle when we block this angle." And yeah, I mean, it just limits you completely, and then you can't hit the line. Count it over the top. It really gets condensed over here. Lots of options right in these three. And since Sekita's not going to be, he's a super small blocker, so he needs to just release. He cannot help with the middle. And that's a very interesting thing that the setters could probably use a lot is like, oh, they know that Sekita's not going to help on the middle much, so they can run specific routes based on that, but only in three rotations. And I mean, Sekita, for how small he is, it's incredible what he does because he just runs such a clean offense that it outweighs his lack of physicality. And I think a lot of setters need to adopt that mentality of, oh, okay, I just need to focus on running a clean, fluid offense, making the right choices, hitting windows consistently. Like right here, he's not trying to be super physical or anything. He's hitting the window perfectly. It goes right to this guy's peak, right in the window, and then this guy's able to score against a double block. Score against a pretty decent double block. It's not like perfect, but a decent double block. But just because he hits the window so perfectly that there's no chance that he's in trouble. I feel like Lucarelli is just getting some lack of like there's a lack of communication with Lucarelli. Like he's hesitating on a lot of this stuff. Wow, this is a crazy defensive scheme here. Just completely going to that deep corner, completely leaving that sharp cross. It worked out, obviously, but I mean, if DeFalco saw it, then he easily could have just taken a sharp cross. Oof, this is a really nice swing. High over top of this guy, this small blocker, right to the corner. And this libero knows that he's probably going to go for that, and that's why he's shading over here. But wow, that's still just a beautiful swing. So this is what I'm talking about though. Like even if you're taking a disciplined swing where they know that you're going to take that swing, if it's good enough, you're still going to score, you know? And I mean, that might be a given. It might be obvious, but some people don't realize that. Some people say like, "Oh, yeah, but the defenders are already there. Like they know that I'm going there." If it's a good enough swing, you'll score anyways. Keep taking good swings, fools. Over the top. And personally, I really, the further down this ball gets passed, I really think the pipe gets limited because of the angle that it's coming at. You have to lead the person, and yeah, like it has to be a very good set the further off the set is coming from off the net. But I don't know, some people are really good at running that, some people are really good at setting it, some people are good at hitting it. Personally, I'm not a fan of hitting the pipe when the ball's coming from the 3 meter line. Right back, bang. It's a beautiful swing here, or a beautiful set here, sorry. Yeah, I mean, for his lack of physicality, he's still able to take care of these tight balls. And that right there is why he's able to do what he does because like he can compensate for it, you know. Him being short doesn't matter as much because he can still take care of those tight balls. And like right here, look at how fast it comes out of this guy's hands here. It helps. I think the middle just sold out on him completely. That's great. Sekita was even helping out on that block. Defalco's been going like chopping it short a lot too, which I think is nice. Good defense by him. Getting ready for it to go off of Sekita's hands. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I mean, I'm surprised that this guy bit with the middle, but hey, it works out. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, and then Aziz just babies him. Yeah, that's just pure strength right there. I mean, it's like a weird angle for Aziz even. And yeah, he just babies in there. Good for him. I'm flexing after that play for sure. And yeah, of course they're passing four off of that. Really nice pass though. Ooh. He tried to tip it to the side. That's really tough to do when you're back row. It probably would have worked if he had gotten it, but it's just a tough one. And again, like same thing right here. You see this libero. He's just making a little move, little gesture, seeing if that server will overthink it. Maybe that made a difference. I think personally it does make a difference. Like if I'm back there serving and I see someone just moving around trying to fake me out, or like I see them moving and I'm like, oh shoot, but now it's going there, especially if I'm aiming to a specific spot. Yeah, it just makes a difference. Oh, beautiful dig. Lucarelli should be going for it. This is good. This is a good choice by him. Just terrible execution. He just hits it into the net. Stinks. He did the right thing. He just didn't execute it properly. That's all. Yeah, and this is a good situation here for this blocking scheme. They know that there's only two options. They can cheat over. This guy can take the middle. These guys can take this outside here. I mean, beautiful, beautiful touch. Beautiful soft block. And I mean, this looks a little bit unclean, but it got a really nice touch. It slows the ball down. Like right here, this right here. The Japanese arm swings are just beautiful, man. Able to take it wherever they want from wherever they want. Even if the ball's not in an ideal situation for them, they can still just hit it hard, hit it fast at whatever angle they want. Like that's the power of a good arm swing, you know? Floater, Lucarelli, Sekita, Lucarelli, bang. Sharp cross all day. Yeah, of course that works here. And yeah, I mean sharp cross is a very, very trustworthy swing as long as you can do it. Like if you can hit it consistently, it's going to be a very consistently scoring swing. And personally, on this one right here, I would put that tight. I would just miss it tight. So like DeFalco off of a weird approach anyways can just go up and joust somebody. Another good soft touch. And Lucarelli's just banging that cross right now. Cross, cross, cross. And like he could have went line there probably, but it's just a really trustworthy swing. Sharp cross is my favorite swing personally. And like right here, like this is a weird situation for Sekita a little bit, but he's still just able to hit a perfect window, get someone at their peak, let someone go take a swing. I think Sekita is such a big part of Japan's success as a national team. I think Ishikawa's their their best player, but Sekita might make the biggest difference. Like his offense is just so clean, and like there's no bad decisions by him. It's very, very nice. I think what they did was a blocking sub there. What happened there? Yeah, I think okay, Kintaro. Okay. Really nice turn by this middle. I want to see this one more time. Really nice turn. And I've talked about it in a few different videos now, like adjusting your body so that you can get around the ball better. Like look how he leans over so he can get around the ball and take that swing. You're gonna have to move in different ways so that you can hit it wherever you want. It's not always gonna be straight up and down, swing straight. It's never gonna be. You're gonna score maybe 1% of the time if you're swinging straight forward every single time. You're gonna have to lean, you're gonna have to lean back, lean forward, lean sideways, both ways. You're gonna have to shorten and lengthen your arm swing. Beautiful swing there. I mean, that was a pretty ideal situation for them, but oof. This is one where it's very important to get good hand contact. I like him going for it. I mean, he has no block up with him. He has a great opportunity to just go up, swing super hard. Just got to be clean hand contact to a corner or something like that there on that situation. Luke really struggling to pass here, I guess. It seems like Luke Relly again. Nope, going over there, off the net to Defalco against a good trouble double block. And same thing. I mean, they go corners here. They go completely deep in the court here. Um, Maybe just because they don't think that TJ Defalco can go sharp cross from the back row. But I would definitely try and take that challenge on and try and hit sharp cross from the back row on that next one. I don't know if TJ Falco noticed it, but those are the things that you have to see. Either your coach has to see it for you and let you know about it, or you just have to be able to see it yourself and adjust from it. Yeah, he had a ton of momentum there. Tip, and they freak out. No worries. Yeah, and I feel like so many people are scared or embarrassed to tip, but tips are going to get you some points if you're just consistently challenging a team. Obviously, if you're like you have to be taking good swings, but then sometimes a well-timed tip is just it's going to score because it catches them off guard and it just like challenges them to make a good defensive move. Ooh, uh-oh, TJ Falco getting blocked here. He just doesn't go with enough range there. Really big block by Aziz. Huge, huge, huge. I mean, he was going real wide there. He jumped as high as possible. I want to wait. Hold on, sorry. I want to go back and look at Aziz's footwork here. Yeah, I feel like so many people do this kind of footwork. Yeah, it works sometimes, like it's more natural for them, but I really don't think it's better. I think it's better if you can learn how to do the proper footwork. And it's like a lefty approach if you're doing the proper footwork from this spin to this spin, like blocking. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people do it. I think there's a better way though. That's all I'm saying. This uh this Slovenian guy is not really impressing me too much. What's his name? What's his name again? Amut or Tum or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what his name is. Almost goes off the tape there. TJ Falco going back to serve. You know, I'm has he always been serving from the six? I didn't realize that. And this is what I'm talking about. Like a well-timed tip can always pressure a team. And like maybe this libero could have gotten it up if he with his left hand instead. But this is why if someone tells you like if you watch some Dustin Watton stuff on Instagram, he'll tell you to go with your left hand here so that when you're bringing it through, it's coming back into the middle of the court when it hits your arm. Yeah, and I totally agree with him on that one. I think going with the correct arm is very important when you're making one arm moves. Even if you're pancaking, I feel like it still makes a difference. But I could be wrong. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if Lucarelli can take a swing or if he just free balls it. Yeah, he free balls it. Ooh, hey, Aziz running the offense here. Whoa. Okay, so they did a double. No, they did a single sub. They did a blocking sub, and then Aziz is running the offense. This is beautiful. Honestly, that's a very nice set. Wow, good for them. Keep going, Aziz. Run that offense, big guy. I want to see him set again. I want to see if he can run it to a middle or something. Oh yeah. No, somebody went in the net. Dang. But that right there, I mean, that's really cool to see is Aziz step in and do what's best for the team and set, you know, like be able to do that first of all, like have the skill enough to do that, but also just to have the humility to say, yeah, this is what's best for the team. Getting kills is cool and all, but hey, this is what's best for the team. We got to finish this set out, you know. They're gonna set him. Nope, they're not. Gonna set the middle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these tips are scoring on JTEKT right now. Seems like they're gonna have to do a lot of defensive work next time at practice, but I like how TJ Defalco approaches from here because then it's really easy for him to adjust to the right of him because then he's just drifting there and still going towards the ball, and this ball is still on the right side of him, right in front of his right arm. Instead of let's say he approaches from here and then he has to come inside and then it's just like the ball's on his left shoulder and he has to turn. Yeah. This is a really good choice by TJ Falco there. Not the swing. I mean the choice in how he approaches. I think he swung straight into the six there, but hey, it works out. I don't know, maybe TJ Falco is maybe he'll be able to be a right side for Team USA in the next coming years. Oh, beautiful move. And see how he just keeps running through. He doesn't stop running because he's about to play the ball. He keeps running, he plays, and then he keeps going. The next step is the one that he's done with, you know? Watch this defensive move one more time. Runs through the ball, then he goes, then he dives. This Urmaut is loving the lefty tip here. And it's a very good move if you can get it down, if you can practice it. I think I mean, it's something that I definitely want to practice sometime soon, but oh yeah, they're running the offense now. They're running the offense now. Get up there, Ogawa. I mean, I like doing this stuff. Okay. Because in a lot of situations, teams are just like, oh, okay, run a high ball in this situation. Okay, this guy took the first ball, run a high ball. And that just gives these blockers a huge advantage off of a free ball. You know, if you can put the free ball on the setter, then it just puts people out of system. But it's weak if you're just allowing them to just put you out of system with a free ball. You know, so run a different system. You know, setter takes the first ball, libero takes it and sets it fast to the pin either way. Or the outside goes up and either swings or he sets it, you know, like run a different type of system on those types of situations. Wow, right here, bang. He just blasts it across. Really nice swing. And look at the arm swing here again. Gosh, he has such a beautiful arm swing. I want that arm swing, man. Watch it. And he just has so much separation, like so much mobility right there. And it's just elbow high, ripping it, ripping it. He's got one of my favorite arm swings in the game. Yuji Nishida has a pretty sweet arm swing too, though. I think Yuji Nishida and DeFalco, if I can mix those arm swings, give me that. Give me that. Yeah, I feel like DeFalco just has so much mobility with his shoulder, like going this way. And I feel like that just allows him to open up his shoulder and just bomb the ball. Lucarelli dimes it. Thank you. Big dog, big dog. On a perfect pass, swing as hard as you can. Swing as hard as you can on those. Like if it's in system, you should be swinging as hard as possible. Try and end the play. I definitely think you should be going for it in system. Oh, did he get it or no? Oh, he went under them. He went under. That's not good. Luke really seems like he's making some okay moves, nothing too crazy. But yeah, in system, go for it. You have a massive advantage in system. Go for it, swing as hard as possible. Try to be a beast, try to end the play. I'm not saying go for highlights. Why is it paused right now? Come on. There we go. I'm not saying go for highlights. I'm saying swing as hard as possible to a good spot. Okay. Still a disciplined swing. But when I say disciplined swing, I don't mean soft swing. I mean try and bomb the ball to a good spot. Okay. Yeah. Not to the sixth spot. Sixth spot is bad. Yeah, but like perfect pass, you should be trying to end the play right there and then. Right then and there and then and there. Both work though. Dang, really good route there. He just pops a little bit extra, makes the middle have to, and like him popping and moving further away from this guy takes away his physicality. If he jumps straight up from here, he could probably get up to about here. But then now let's see where the top of his block is. Now it's down here. Now this is his block instead because he's drifting away from the blocker and making that blocker, just taking away his physicality by doing that. Oof, down the line there. Spinner by DeFalco. Let's see it. Bang. Good serve. Falco, I like the Falco going towards this 5 spot here. Good. Oh, this is nice. This is really athletic. Beautiful footwork. And see how he gets himself out here, he gets ready, and then he gets the ball over to his right shoulder. Okay. A lot of people when they're trying to get to this inside ball on the right side, they're going straight like that, straight towards the ball, and the ball is over here to the left of you kind of. But this guy completely gets behind the ball, gets it on his right shoulder, almost goes horizontal, like kind of more sideways than straight forward, and boom, takes a really nice swing there. Okay, we got 14-12. JTEKT is up 14-12 right now. Sekita. Yeah, it's going to him. He's gonna attack that matchup. Especially after Sekita just jumped too. If I see Sekita jump, I'm setting that guy all day. Excuse me. Luke really steps in to set it. I like that. Who's this guy that's taking this one here? Fujiwara. Fujiwara played somewhere else last year, didn't he? Nah, I could be wrong. Nah, I could be wrong. I know he played a little bit on the Japanese national team, but besides that, I don't know who else. Oh yeah. And I mean nobody's up there. Nobody's home. Hit it as hard as possible. Down the line. That libero is terrified right there. I think his teammate is like, dude, why are you not getting that dig? Wait, was that out? I think he's joking with him, but I don't know. Who knows? I could be wrong. Like, it seemed like he was joking with him, being like, dude, come on, you got to dig those. But he knows. He knows it's the DeFalco no block swing, so it's understandable. Oh no, it's out of bounds. Ooh. freak out. Again, you got to communicate, boys. You got to be communicating. And like, if you see this as the setter, if you see this guy just taking one step this way, why not? Especially if you can set it while his momentum is going that way, it just gives that man that hitter a little bit of an advantage. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, see how he goes straight to it and doesn't rotate his body. So now he's jumping this way, and this is his only option now. But then the other one where this guy went here and the ball was in front of him on his right shoulder with him facing the net, you know. Obviously, it's a very tough one. Like the ball died very inside there, but in an ideal situation, you guys know what I mean. Ooh, did he go? Oh yeah, okay. Aziz with the ace. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, what a save. Is that who saves this? Wow, Takahashi. What a save. Dang, dude, he almost got that. They almost got that play still. Aziz really Abdel Aziz Nimir is I think the full name. Yeah, yeah, now they're just breaking apart. Yeah, I feel like Lucarelli is struggling the pass this year, but they're also doing a lot of weird stuff, like bringing him in and out and all that stuff, but still, no excuses, you know. All right, we got 19-21 right now. A lefty float going way out of bounds here. Get through it. Another lefty float. We going outside here, no block. And I mean, like he's still so focused. Sekita's still so focused on finishing his hands. See where his hands finish? He finishes to where he's trying to set it. You know, he finishes to the window that he's setting it to. Yeah, and it's quick too. It's very quick. It's just he's got. Honestly, I would argue that Sekita probably has the best hands in the world. And look how he finishes his body too. Look at his shoulder. His shoulders are always facing there. His shoulder, like such a fundamental wizard. His fundamentals are perfect. Yeah, this is honestly as setters, you should all watch him. You should if you're trying to look at like technical stuff, you know. Decision making, yeah, there's gonna be other people that are making good decisions, of course. Um, physicality stuff like for dunking the ball and whatever, but like physically, fundamentally trying to set the ball, I feel like Sekita is the man to watch. Ooh, what a dig. I love this libero, man. Ogawa. I'm a fan. I love it. What a defense. Here we go. And you see this middle get in front of this guy and like block his vision. You know, it actually does work. It really does work. And I don't know. I mean, some people are like sticklers and they're like, "Oh, that's stupid. You're just doing it because it's funny looking." But no, look at this. Like, look at he completely blocks his vision. This guy can't see where this guy's setting, and now he guessed because he can't see. And then it's a one-on-one. Obviously, they get a great dig, but still, they get a one-on-one. One hand block. Hey, why not? All right, we got 23-25, or sorry, 23-23. I think this one finishes out 27-25. Inbounds, run it back to him. Yep, give it back to him. And Amir really does go at an angle and just say, "No, I'm gonna hit cross. I'm gonna hit cross. I don't care what you think." He's hitting cross almost every time. But it's not like he can't hit line. I think he just tries to give himself as much of an advantage cross as he can. And same thing. He's coming at an angle. Cross is his thing. Cross is his spot. We got 24-25, and that's the ace. Ace to win the game. Of course, it's Namir. Thanks for watching, guys.